Why are student loans not dischargeable in bankruptcy? Imagine facing a mountain of student debt that just won't go away, no matter how hard you try. It can feel like a weight you carry forever. But why is it so hard to wipe out student loans through bankruptcy? Well, it all comes down to laws designed to protect the lending system and ensure students can access education without fear of losing it all later. Federal law specifically restricts discharging student loans unless you can prove what is called undue hardship. That means you have to show that repaying the loans would make it impossible to meet basic living expenses, and that this hardship will likely last for most of the repayment period. It's not enough to be struggling. You have to prove that your financial situation is severe and ongoing. To do this, courts use a test called the Brunner test, which has 3 parts. First, you must show that if you had to repay the loan, you could not maintain a minimal standard of living. Second, your financial hardship must be expected to continue for most of the repayment period. And third, you need to demonstrate that you have made genuine efforts to repay the loans in good faith. Because of these strict rules, most attempts to discharge student loans in bankruptcy are denied. Private student loans are even less likely to be discharged than federal ones, since they often have fewer protections and stricter terms. Recently, some changes have made it a little easier for certain borrowers to get relief. Now, borrowers can self-attest to their hardship, which means they can declare their situation without lengthy court battles. This has led to more successful discharges, but only a small number of borrowers qualify. If you are thinking about bankruptcy to handle student debt, know that it can temporarily pause collection efforts and payments. Still, to actually get the loans discharged, you need to go through a legal process called an adversary proceeding, which involves proving your hardship in court. Consulting with a bankruptcy lawyer can help you understand if your situation might qualify and guide you through the process. In the end, the reason student loans are not easily discharged in bankruptcy is a policy choice to keep the system stable and prevent abuse. However, recent reforms aim to make relief more accessible for those truly in need, balancing the interests of lenders and borrowers alike.